So let's talk about the couples first. And I feel like this is more like, long-standing established couples. So the first thing that we have in the center of the spread here is the Seven of Swords. Once again, um, it does indicate sneaky behavior like lying, cheating, stealing. Okay, when it shows up in the reverse position, it's basically information coming to light regarding yours or somebody else's lying, cheating, stealing type of behavior. So this does not bode well for a relationship, and it doesn't bode well for, trying to get things off the ground and trying to have any type of a stable or meaningful relationship with another person. Because it's at the heart of the reading. And I pulled out a clarifier card, which indicate the devil in the reverse position. This is somebody that I feel like for a lot of you, this is something that you're dealing with right now with another person. And the actions, since it's a sword suit, it could be coming in from their end, okay? The devil is basically overcoming these challenges. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're just like, enough is enough. I'm not staying in this situation, and I'm not going to, like, I love myself a lot more, and I'm not going to put myself in this situation, and this behavior is unacceptable. So you have moved on. You have, decided in the past to let the situation go. What's crowning this reading is the Justice card in the reverse, which also indicates some type of a breakdown, like either with a marriage, with a relationship, or some type of divine intervention coming through that will separate two parties, okay? So if you have been dealing with this, because I feel like this is past energy, it's manifesting in legal separations, separations, divorces, and things like that coming through from another person. I do feel a lot of you are dealing with some type of governmental um, consultation. So that seems to me like, the divorce or separation is definitely coming through, and it's kind of like on its last stages, on the last leg of the journey towards some type of a conclusion. Okay. I pulled out a card here, the Seven of Pentacles, to clarify this legal issue. And the Seven of Pentacles is a situation that is long-standing, that we've invested a lot of time in, and we are waiting for the harvest. I do feel that, once again, depending on which side of the coin you're on, if you have devoted a lot of time, you are going to get a fair outcome. If the other party is the one that is, either way, I feel like some divine intervention coming through where the justice is going to fall on the righteous, okay? Like the justice system is going to work, or even like divine intervention is going to work in favor of the side that has worked diligently, or that has, like, um, been on the up and up within this relationship. Okay, so some definitely, I feel like definitely collecting your things and then moving on. That's what I'm sensing here. I see a lot of you like physically going into a house environment, collecting your things and leaving the rest behind. So as you can see, he has these pentacles, things that he's earned, things that he feels he deserved, but there are a lot of things as well that are left behind. So I definitely see dividing up assets between you and another person. I definitely feel for those of you where it's not a marriage situation, words being exchanged and you just, being fed up and walking out. I feel walking out very strongly. So for others of you who are dealing with like new people, who are single, who are trying to date other people, I definitely feel there is a new energy coming through for you. This is new passion, new excitement, a new person coming through. It could be a fire sign, and this is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, somebody that is bringing in new energy and spark of passion into your life. I do feel at this point there might be some financial considerations, financial entanglements that's affecting your ability to really be emotionally invested in this person. I do feel some financial worries coming in from your end in order to make this situation work, but it seems to me like it's very fruitful, especially if you're dealing with a new fire sign that is in your midst, okay? What I'm also feeling as well is for a lot of you that are like back on the dating market, I feel that you have like for those of you who are very accomplished, who are on the dating market, I feel that you have to branch out when it comes to people that you date, because I feel there is some type of perceived like power differential between you and another person. So for example, you might be very, very established in your field and you're attracted to somebody that is, that they don't have a career just yet. So be very, very careful at the very beginning of new relationships to draw clear boundaries, because I feel power struggles, boundary issues again, where you might be earning a lot more than your significant other and you're always footing the bill. And I feel like this is prevalent for a lot of Piscean women. Okay? So be very careful about boundary issues. You're not, if you're, dating somebody, you're their relationship partner. You're not their mother. You're not their caretaker. Of course, this can flow either way, male or female, but I'm sensing it more for a lot of females because of this Nine of Pentacles energy. This is, traditionally the single woman who's very established in her field. When it shows up in the reverse, you might be attracting people who are not financially stable, and as a result, you're constantly, putting in all the work and footing the bill every single time. Don't put yourself in a situation where you are taken advantage of, okay? You have a very good heart and you have a very pure soul. Draw up some boundaries, okay? The relationship, it seems to me like it's very physical based. There's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of, chemistry. In terms of whether or not it's stable, I don't feel that it is. It can go the long run if you know how to start it off right, but it's a little bit challenging right now because in the foundation, we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. The Five of Cups in the reverse is overcoming sadness, overcoming disappointment, and trying to move on with your life. So if you have emerged from a state where you are emotionally depleted, and then you get yourself, into a relationship with somebody who you are very physically attracted to, you might want to take it slow. It's just like an issue of, common sense here, okay? Take it very slow because you are still trying to replenish your emotional and spiritual reservoir. I feel for a lot of you, you were in a toxic relationship, and or just a very unbalanced relationship. So you want to take this next one very, very slowly. But either way, I do feel a new spark of passion in your life, and it's going to be very different from what you were used to. And I feel like it might be a fire sign, okay? So fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, once again with this Ace of Rods. Now, there's a lot of energies here that tells me, overcoming past disappointments, overcoming hurts from the past, as well as that portal opening up where you are going to have to resolve issues from the past. The portal that opens up to resolve issues from the past is for clarity and severance, severing that relationship for good. It is not open for reconciliation or rekindling a past relationship, okay? If you rekindle the past relationship, I don't feel it's going to work because we do have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse again, which means that this person is not walking on the same trajectory in the same direction as you are. They're not meant to be on your karmic life path. So please keep that in mind. However, say what you need to say so that you can sever ties for good and move on with your life, because I feel like for a lot of you, you have had to do this. So for example, if you've had some type of a separation that has, dragged on for months and months and months, and no part, like you and the other party have just dragged it on and you haven't done anything, and all of a sudden, like within the past few months, you have a new person that you're really interested in, then this is the month in which everything is finalized. You have to separate, you have to divorce, and you have to sign those papers because the new person, you want to start something new with them. Likewise, it could be from your partner's end as well, where they are seeing somebody new and they're moving on with their lives. So this is a situation that, once again, we need to sever old ties. Don't be passive about it, and especially don't hang on or don't let loose ends just drag on and, way past their expiration date, because it's preventing you from moving on with your life. It's bringing about a lot of blockages as well. So be mindful about that, okay, Pisces? Like sometimes I'm getting this image where, like sometimes if you have like a piece of clothing and there's like a loose thread, right? And you pull on it, you keep pulling on it, and it starts to unravel the whole, the fabric starts to unravel. So rather than getting a clean cut, like, getting a pair of scissors and just cutting it off so that it stops unraveling, I feel like this is what's happening for a lot of you who are in relationships and they just drag on and on and on, and they're like way past their expiration date, but you and the other party are not like at the point where you're ready to just get a clean cut. So it drags on, and then all of a sudden all of these issues start to dismantle the relationship. So I feel like that's what we have to be very like conscious about. If a situation's not working, get a clean break, just break things off, get a clean cut, sever old ties, move on with your life, or things will drag on and they will start to unravel, and then you can't be friends after that, okay? So be mindful of this energy. It's the universe's way of intervening when we let a situation drag on too long. So for singles, completely singles who are looking, I'm actually going to pull out a few more cards for you, because I feel like this pertains more to people who are either have somebody in mind or are kind of dealing with some, residual court situation with a significant others. So let me see, purely singles. Singles, no problems, and, just trying to get out on the dating scene. Okay, so we've got new love situation here. So we have the Lovers, the Queen of Swords, as well as the Two of Swords. So the first thing that I'm sensing here is, I feel for a lot of you, you've been through this, either in the recent past or in the faraway past. You are coming into new love relationships with a lot of skepticism, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's actually good for you, Pisces, to, be a little bit more objective, and to also use this more, to be more objective and also discerning when it comes to new relationships. You have something, a new person coming through. We have the Lovers card, which deals with like a very, very good, attractive, like a relationship potential, or feeling that spark of passion with another person. A lot of you might be dealing with a fire sign. We have here the Two of Rods, or an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So this is brand new energies that is coming through. I do feel you are more level-headed and a lot more objective about, whether or not this person meets the requirement for you to date them long term. A lot of you are at a point where you are looking for more stability. And you are also, you're not going to be foolish and just, rush in head first and then be disappointed. So you're doing some methodical, planning when it comes to entering new relationships. There's definitely that spark of passion, meeting somebody who is, really right for you, who sparks your passion, who sparks your interest. What I'm feeling is there are a lot of residual issues within your own life, whether on the career front or whether there is like a geographical distance between the two of you. I do sense that in terms of your career, that's pretty much on the front burner for this month. And as a result of it, you might not be, 100% emotionally invested in a relationship. What I'm also sensing as well, and once again, single Piscean women, I feel that you are very, very sexually attracted to a partner. Like this is like you're having some type of a fling with a new person. You don't see any long-term potential in them. You're just having fun. There's nothing wrong with that. I do see that coming through for a lot of you, where the person doesn't meet all of your requirements and you're just having fun. So, I feel that happening more for Piscean women, rather than Piscean men. I feel some Piscean men dealing with some um, legal issues that is affecting love relationships. Okay, so it doesn't matter what gender you date. I feel like Piscean, self-identified Piscean women, you're having fun. You're having fun. And Piscean men, there might be restrictions within the dating environment. I do see some work situation, legal issues. Okay.